There's a record 44-car grid for the 2025 European Le Mans Series. There are 21 LMP2 cars, including 7 Pro-Am entries and 10 LMP3s, with the third generation of these cars sporting a V6 Toyota engine. In the Le Mans prototype classes, Oreca, Ligier and Duqueine are joined by Ginetta. In LMGT3, 13 cars are from 6 different manufacturers, with Ferrari, Aston Martin and Porsche joined by newcomer Mercedes-AMG as McLaren and Corvette make their return. The 2025 ELMS season starts here at the Circuit de Catalunya. Francesco Simonazzi from Duqueine on the left of the screen starts the season from pole position. Jonas Ried alongside the yellow and black Iron Lynx Proton machine. We are go for the 2025 European Le Mans Series. Jakub Szmachowski showing the yellow nose. He comes through into second place. Simonazzi has the lead as they all pour into turns 1 and 2. Number 3, DKR Engineering's Lawrence Hoare got eased off. He's still out very wide there as they sweep up the hill. And he's not the only one finding grip to be at a premium on cold tyres. Black and green, Francesco Simonazzi from Jakub Szmachowski, Matthias Kaiser and Jonas Ried. Everybody else jockeying for 4th position. Leaders already in traffic on the left-hand side. The battle for 3rd with a bright yellow and green. Jakub Szmachowski for Inter Europol. Yellow and black is Jonas Ried going the long way round the outside. Can he make it stick? Yes, he does. He's got the inside line coming down the hill into turn 5. He's up to 3rd place. Inter Europol's Jakub Szmachowski, right behind him, Oliver Gray. Ollie dives down the inside in the VDS Panis car. He's up to 5th place. That's a good move.
Great job, let's keep going.
Early race leader Francesco Simonazzi trying to shut the door on the yellow and black Iron Lynx Proton car of Jonas Ried. This is for 2nd place. Ried with the inside line all the way down the straight. Despite going by that LMP3 car, he holds his line and his nerve and he moves up. Top 6 cars all together, yellow and green. That is Inter Europol. Looking down the inside, JB Simonauer. Danny Hunkerdea with the orange and black ED Sport car holding him off though as they work their way through traffic. CLX leading from DKR. The orange and black of ED Sport is in 3rd place. Battle for 2nd in LMGT3, the orange and black Porsche. That is Matteo Cressoni, the black and yellow of Iron Lynx. That's the AMG Mercedes, Lorcan Hannafin, moving up to 2nd place. Lorenzo Flusser, Algarve Pro, goes a long way around the outside of Gregoire Sosi. This is for 4th place in LMP2 and just squeezes through. Big move in traffic. On board with Danny Hunkerdea down the straight. He's got a good run on the VDS Panis car, and this is for 2nd place. Into the braking area, he's got the spot. VDS Panis drivers Ollie Gray and Esteban Masson conferring. With the lead battle, we're on board with Mati Chaubert in the 18 ED Sport car right in front. The blue and grey, that is the leader, CLX Motorsport. Pipo Derani, the Brazilian driver, hanging on, but a dive down the inside from Chaubert. Has he taken the lead in traffic? He has. VDS Patterson right there in 3rd. This is going to be a phenomenal finish to the race. Behind the blue and black of Algarve Pro, closing in is the Chrome Pro-Am leader, and that is Mathieu Vaxivière for AF Corsa. He's gone around the outside. Vaxivière moves up into 4th place overall. Mathieu Vaxivière on the attack. This is for 2nd. Down the inside of Charles Malaysi. The AF Corsa car charging up the order. ED Sport lead the race. AF Corsa lead in LMP2 Pro-Am. Matthieu Chaubert under real pressure now from Mathieu Vaxivière. Vaxivière looking to the inside. Double left-hander down the hill. He's through. The checkered flag is out and the double reigning LMP2 Pro-Am champions win the season opener outright. Victory for François Perrodo, Alessio Rivera and Mathieu Vaxivière. EDEC Sport win in LMP2, CLX win in LMP3, and the honours in LMGT3 go to the Iron Dames Porsche crew. A thrilling race here in Barcelona, a fantastic start to the new season, and what a start to their title defence for AF Corse.
Yeah, I think at the moment I'm not really sure what it means because it doesn't feel quite normal. But yeah, it's like living the dream. It's amazing. I tried to do my best, keep it on the track, no mistake. And I knew that with a good car, the Alessio and Mathieu could do a good job. But they definitely exceeded our expectations. They have done a fantastic job. Super happy.
LMP2 Pro-Am winners AF Corse are joined on the podium by Algarve Pro and TDS Racing. They didn't win overall, but in LMP2, victory went to EDEC Sport's number 18, Jamie Chadwick, Mathis Chaubert and Danny Hunkadea. A great start for the new driver lineup at Genesis Magna Racing.
It's cool. I mean, I'm honestly super impressed also. Obviously, Iron Dames winning as well today, so it's a great day for women in the sport. But yeah, honestly, my work today wasn't the impressive bit. I think Danny and Mathis did an awesome job, and the team with strategy, it was amazing. So yeah, great debut for us.
Joining EDEC Sport on the LMP2 podium, VDS Panis in second, Vector Sport in third. Victory in LMP3 for CLX Motorsport, Paul Loncher, Adrian Cromenil and Theodor Jensen.
Paul started off great with a really good pace, lost a few positions, but he came back. And then I jumped in for 40 minutes and we had a virtual safety car, which kind of ruined our strategy a bit. But luckily we got back at the end with the last virtual safety car. And then Adrian brought it home.
On the first LMP3 podium of the season, CLX Motorsport runners-up RLR M Sport and Inter-Europol competition. In LMGT3, top honours go to the Iron Dames Porsche crew.
But today, honestly, the job was made by Silja. I mean, she was amazing out there, of course, by Sarah as well. But Silja did the job today. I wouldn't say I got an easy finish because Sarah was putting a lot of pressure on me. But I stayed cool. I managed. I'm very proud of everybody today, but especially of the bronze.
Joining Céline Martin, Michelle Gassing and Sarah Bovey on the podium, Kessel Racing's 57 Ferrari and the Proton competition Porsche. Round 2 of the 2025 European Le Mans Series. It's home from home for many of our teams as we're in France at the Circuit Paul Ricard, Le Castellet. Ready to go racing for the second time in 2025 with the yellow nose. A great start from Jakub Szuchowski for Inter-Europol, the man on pole position. Behind him, the purple and yellow Ollie Gray VDS Panis. But it looks like Iron Link's Proton coming on the inside, challenging for second place, didn't get through. Big squeeze down into turn 1. Trouble for Manuel Maldonado and Paul Lafargue. You see how wet the track is, just offline as well. Cold track surface, no tyre warmers, so grip is in a real premium here. The purple LMP2 car, that's Spike. AO by TF, we ride on board with PJ Hyatt. Spike the Dragon, one of his kids' creations. And we have a safety car. In the garage with heavy damage, Francois Perodo, the winners in Barcelona, AF Corse in LMP2 Pro-Am. Let's take a look at what happened. He's facing the wrong way and hit hard by Team Virage, Jacek Zielonka. Battle for the lead in LMP3. Wipers on Torsten Kratz, number 12, WTM by Rinaldi Racing, and Stefan Trebedini, the M Racing car, who goes through to take the lead in the class. These cars, the new updated chassis with the V6 Toyota engine. Jakub Szuchowski under pressure now from Matthias Kaiser for the lead of the race. The Polish driver slides out wide. Algarve Pro's blue and black alongside, but it'll have to go the long way round here. If you can stay with it, it becomes the inside. Oh, fantastic racing right on the ragged edge of what little grip there is. Freeway battle for second in LMGT3. Celia Martin in the pink and white Iron Dames. The chrome Corvette, that's Hiroshi Koizumi, and around the outside of him, Martin Berry, the Aussie driver in the Iron Lynx Mercedes AMG. Look how much wetter it's getting now, and Koizumi responds. Dive bomb Celia Martin, he's up to second in the chrome Vette. And the rear-facing cameras flashing on both sides. Through comes the LMP2 car, and following it, Martin Berry as well. He gets the better of the French driver. Jakub Szmachowski in the pits into Europol's crew, fitting a new nose. Speedy pit work isn't just reserved for the tyre stops. Away he goes, back into battle. Trouble for Matteo Cairoli, the Iron Lynx Proton car going back in the garage. That is Job van Uitert, EDEX Sports number 28 car.
Safety car deployed, safety car deployed. Leaders slow down, leaders slow down.
Well, that was the battle for 14, 34, the Inter-Europol car, and 28 from EDEX Sports, both running out wide. Van Uitert in the barriers. It's not Iron Lynx Proton's day. Matteo Cairoli back out from the pits, but look, losing a wheel. What a disaster for the team. And somebody's going to have to recover that loose wheel as it bounces around and rolls downhill towards the track. Luckily, the safety car is out. Back to green flag racing, a little over an hour left of the 4 hours of Le Castellet. Nielsen lead from Vector Sport and CLX. Riding on board with our race leader, Matti Chabert from EDEX Sport, the winners last time out. And here's the battle for fifth. In the Inter-Europol car, Tom Dillman around the outside, and now on the inside of Alex Quinn, moves ahead in the Algarve Pro car. Dillman second in LMP2, Algarve Pro still fourth in LMP2 Pro-Am. Just over a dozen minutes left. The battle for third place is well alive. Red, white and blue, Marino Sarti, United Autosports, but he's trapped behind the JMW Ferrari. This is going to slow him down. A chance for Louis Delatraz. AO by TF, he gets by. A great opportunity here to try and seal the deal up to senior. Sato has to tuck in behind. Delatraz up to third. Disaster for TF Sports Corvette crew. 4 minutes on the clock and they are retiring. Last lap battle for the lead in LMGT3. The blue and white Ferrari is Lilou Wadou, Richard Millet, of course, right behind Fabian Schiller in the Iron Lynx Mercedes AMG. New to the championship this year. Can they claim the victory? EDEX Sport and Jamie Chadwick, the first woman to win in LMP2 in Barcelona, now has the first overall win in Le Castellet. Matti Chabert brings it across the line, and the EDEX Sport Genesis Magna Racing crew take victory. Nielsen, the Pro-Am winners, in second place, ahead of AO by TF. CLX number 17, a second straight win in LMP3. And in LMGT3, Lilou Wadou hung on for Richard Millet, of course, to claim the win.
It's a bit unexpected, but yeah, great result for the team. Obviously their 10-year anniversary, so great result for us all, and hopefully we can keep it up.
2 races, 2 wins for Jamie Chadwick, Matthias Chabert and Danny Hunkadea. They're joined on the podium by Inter-Europol's 43 crew and 47 from CLX Motorsport. Second overall are LMP2 Pro-Am winners, Nielsen's number 27 crew, and they take the championship lead.
Yeah, we had this sort of agonizing decision, so we went out on the wets and then we swapped to the slicks, and then like 3 or 4 minutes before the end I said we're on the wrong tyres, so we swapped back to the wets, and yeah, it was the right call. And then I was so hoping for rain, and then you could see some spits of rain come in at turn 5 and then through scenes, so I thought we were going to be all right. But yeah, it was great fun, obviously.
The Nielsen crew joined on the podium by pole sitters AO by TF and TDS Racing in third place, and that's enough to leave them just 1 point off the LMP2 Pro-Am lead. From their second pole in LMP3, CLX claimed their second win.
I take the start and I start with slick tire. It's not the good deal, and go back to the pit lane for split the tire, and after is okay.
CLX joined on the podium by M Racing, who are now second in LMP3 points, and Euro International. In LMGT3, Richard Mille AF Corsa claimed Ferrari's first win of the season. A great effort from Lilo Wadu, holding on under huge pressure.
At the end, that was not easy for sure, but the team did an amazing job, my teammates too, and today is just a success for us, but yeah, really thanks to everyone for that.
Iron Lynx and GR Racing joined the Richard Mille AF Corsa team on the podium, and this win moves Richard Mille AF Corsa up to second in the standings behind the Iron Dames. High summer, Emilia-Romagna, the Autodromo Internazionale Enzo Edino Ferrari in Imola, round 3 of the 2025 European Le Mans Series. The blue and black of Algarve Pro leads the field to the line. Matthias Kaiser, as the lights change, jumps away from Pietro Perino into Europol, the fellow front row starter. And Perino's been passed by Jonas Ried in the yellow and black, and the yellow-nosed into Europol car of his own teammate Jakub Śmiechowski. In LMGT3, the battle for second with Riccardo Agostini up to Variante Alta and contact with Celia Martin in the pink and white Iron Dames Porsche. She gets spun around. So the championship leaders in LMGT3 have a lot of work to do. LMGT3 lead battle, Clément Mathieu in the Aston Martin ahead of Riccardo Agostini, who are on board with Richard Mille AF Corsa. Winners last time out, they're second in the championship. Down the inside he goes, and he has the lead. Battle for second in traffic, and here's a chance. Jonas Ried held up, and here comes Jakub Śmiechowski down the inside and up to second place. Pedro Perino for into Europol with Ollie Gray right behind him, the VDS Panis racing crew. This is a challenge for fifth position. He's side by side as they run down to Tamburello, and he's just about managed to pick a hole in the traffic. He moves up. What a recovery from Celia Martin. The Iron Dames now challenging for third place. She's inside Duncan Cameron and out of Tosa as they start to climb the hill. She's back up to third place. That's an impressive drive. In traffic, the blue and black, Matthias Kaiser, Algarve Pro under real pressure now. Philippe Albuquerque for Nielsen around the outside. That's a great move for second place. Battle for fourth, Jonas Ried, yellow and black, and here comes Ollie Gray, VDS Panis up to Variante Alta. Can he get around the outside? Yes, he does. Fourth place. Oh, big crash. GR Racing's Mike Wainwright, that's Takeshi Kimura. Paul Lafargue there, the IDEX Sport car. What happens here? Contact with Martin Berry's Mercedes and Mike Wainwright, and then that big pile-up. Just a miscalculation in traffic, one car sideways, and then everybody gets involved.
Red flag, red flag. Everyone to stop before the start line.
Jamie Chadwick under pressure for the lead of the race. Ollie Gray, VDS Panis down the inside and gets through, passes the IDEX Sport car. The purple car, Dane Cameron AO by TF. In front of him, Enzo Fittipaldi. The CLX Motorsport driver is in fifth place. Out of Aqua Minerale, climbing the hill and Cameron all over the grass. Wild moment. Let's take a look on board. Oh, just hung on to that somehow. CLX Pure Racing's Alexander Malikin across the gravel at Rivazza. It's raining. Danny Huncadeo shows just how wet it is. Chasing into Europol's JB Simonauer. Up the hill towards Variante Alta. He's trying to skate around the outside. A slide under braking. There's a little touch. And they both go straight across. Hopefully no damage done to either car, but time has been lost. Leader in the gravel, VDS Panis, Esteban Masson at Rivazza just avoids the barriers. In the gravel at Variante Alta, Danny Hunkadea. So has he gone off having a battle, or has he just found some wet curbs? Let's take a look on board. Hard on the curbs, straight off into the gravel and the tyre wall. Rui Andrade leading LMGT3 in the silver Corvette, but right behind Matteo Cressoni, the Proton Competition Porsche, down the inside. Maggio Capietto chasing Tom Dillman through traffic. Replay of contact as Matthias Besch lunges the Algarve Pro car of Alex Quinn. The TDS car spins into the gravel. Quinn runs out wide as well. In the pits, AO by TF, Louis Delatraz. Final 15 minutes of the race. Tom Dillman, contact with Pietro Fittipaldi, who's a lap down. Dillman second in LMP2. Checkered flag is out. It is victory for the first time for VDS Panis Racing in 2025 as Charles Milesi takes it to the line. What a topsy-turvy race it's been here in Imola. VDS Panis come out on top of the pile in LMP2. And that'll mean a happy team boss. There is Olivier Panis. VDS Panis Racing win in LMP2. AO by TF on top of the pile in LMP2 Pro Am. Our LMP3 winners for the third time from their third pole. CLX Motorsport number 17 and 21st overall TF Sports Corvette wins in LMGT3. They almost took victory in France but retired within 5 minutes of the flag. Great result for TF Sports and a huge win for VDS Panis Racing. Enough to move them into the points lead after 3 of our 6 races.
It was a tough one for sure. Oli did an insane job at the start of the race to get us to P1. Obviously conditions were really tricky in slicks in the rain. So yeah, we managed to keep the lead, give the car to Charles in a good position again with a small gap and then managed to the end. Everyone did an amazing job and I'm super happy.
With VDS Panis Racing, the 43 into Europol team in second, Algarve Pro's 25 crew in third. Second in Le Castellet, AO by TF go one better, winning in LMP2 Pro Am in Imola. PJ Hyatt, Louis Delatraz and Dane Cameron take their first top spot of the year.
Tricky conditions there, but actually quite enjoyed it. It's quite a challenge. I tried to give it away once or twice, but I think that's kind of what happens on a day like this. But yeah, my teammates did an amazing job. AO by TF did an amazing job. Super happy also for TF to win in GT here. So yeah, quite a special day.
AO by TF on top of the podium and the championship points as they slip into the lead. Proton Competition Algarve Pro joining them on the Imola podium. It's a familiar story in LMP3 from pole to victory. Number 17, CLX Motorsport. Adrian Carbonell and Theodore Jensen with Paul Lancher.
Really thanks to all the team, the mechanics, the engineers, team managers, and my sponsors. Is magic, the dream.
Joining CLX this time, Racing Spirit Le Mans, car number 31 in second. Euro International's 11 crew have their second podium of the year. In LMGT3, finally, it's the maiden ELMS win for Corvette and TF Sports, Hiroshi Koizumi, Charlie Eastwood and Rui Andrade.
It's been a long time coming now. Last year we were quite unlucky a few times and in WEC this year as well, but to finally see it come is after a lot of hard work is really special. The team did a mega job, my teammates were faultless. We were good on strategy and yeah, I think everyone deserved this win.
Post-race penalty for the 51A of Corsa Ferrari for full course yellow infringements promoted Spirit of Race to third. Back in action after the midsummer break for the ELMS, round 4 of the season, the awesome Spa-Francorchamps in Belgium. Nielsen Racing, Semble at Basie on the inside, running down to the first corner, yellow and black. Jonas Reed starts on the outside of the front row, but look, inside him, Ollie Gray, VDS Panis, trying to take second place as they exit La Source and come down the hill. Jonas Reed has the door closed. Heading down towards Brussels, this is Sebastian Alvarez on the inside of Paul Lafargue. Oh, and he half spins, just gets away with that. Up the Camel Straight, there's Nielsen the leader, and side by side for second place, Iron Lynx Proton and the purple and yellow VDS Panis are winners last time out, and up into second goes Ollie Gray. LMP3 battle for fifth place, Jacques Wolf under pressure from Stefan Trebadini, the pink of M Racing coming down the inside, moves up to fifth place. Battle for 11th in LMGT3, Charles-Henri Samani and the Ferrari dives to the inside, Hiroshi Koizumi at Lecombe, through he goes. Rodrigo Sales in fourth in LMP2, but here comes Francois Perrodo, the double reigning champion on the inside, goes through at the bus stop. The red, white and blue of United Autosports, that's Manuel Maldonado. Look at Jakob Schwachowski, the Inter-Europol driver, with a massive run all the way up the hill. He takes seventh place. Jacques Wolf, Racing Spirit of Le Mans in the gravel. Pit stop for Edex Sports, Jamie Chadwick, wearing the colours of Genesis Magma Racing. They come to Hypercar next year. Sarah Beatable on the right, on the left, Gabriele Tarquini, the team manager. LMP2 battles as we get going again, and here's Ryan Cullen on the inside of Alexander Malikin. Goes by the CLX Pure Racing car for fifth place as we ride on board with Malikin. Replay of this big moment for Manuel Maldonado of United Autosports. A high-speed career into the barriers. Safety car is out. Fortunately, Manuel Maldonado okay after that hit. LMGT3 leaders, dive bomb from Erwin Bastard, Racing Spirit of Le Mans, the Aston on the inside of Lorcan Hannafin's Iron Lynx AMG Mercedes. A front engine battle, and the Aston Martin has the advantage. Vector Sport in third, but pulling out from behind. Ferdy Habsburg for Nielsen Racing up at Lecombe. Dummied Vladislav Lomko, then cut underneath him to grab the place. Up the Camel Straight, the battle for seventh place. Blue and grey, it's Tom Blomqvist, CLX Pure Racing, but the purple, Spike the Dragon. AO by TF's Dane Cameron goes by. Alessio Picariello on the right-hand side, trouble at the bus stop. And this is the Ferrari of Miguel Molina, Kessel Racing, contact between the two. And again there, looks like the Porsche's broken. And Miguel Molina in the Ferrari got spun right round. Yellow flag pit stop for VDS Panis Racing. Shabalacy taking over the 48 car. Full course yellow now. And that means the pit lane is closed. But in comes the Edex Sport number 18 car, Danny Hunkadea. That might earn them a penalty. Matthias Besch with a great run up the hill here, attacking Mathis Jobert in the Edex Sport car for second place. Jobert keeps the door closed at the bus stop. That's good driving. With Louis Delatraz right behind the Iron Lynx Proton car. This is for 10th place. Pulls out of the slipstream and slingshots by into the braking area for Lecombe. Battle for second in LMP3, Adrian Clomil, CLX Motorsport. They're right behind the Iron Dames Porsche. He's going around the outside of Ian Aguilera, Furo International. That's the car, of course, number 17 that's won the 3 races of the year so far. Didn't get through there, held it well on the dirt, but still attacking. Looking for win number 4. Adrian Clomil in the gravel. CLX Motorsport from third place. Got his wheels on the curbs and just ran out on the outside. Disaster.
3, 2, 1. Full course yellow. We are under full course yellow.
1 lap to go in Spa, and Valentin Asiclo, the LMGT3 leader, is in the pits for a splash and dash. Racing Spirit of Le Mans. You saw Fabian Schiller, the Iron Lynx AMG Mercedes, chasing them down. Who's going to come out on top? Well, away goes Valentin Asiclo, and at La Source, Fabian Schiller. There's the Aston Martin, there is the Mercedes. The Mercedes coming down the hill with a little bit of a speed advantage. Checker flag is out. It is win number 2 for VDS Panis Racing as Charles Milesi takes the flag. Hugs for Ollie Gray and Esteban Masson on the pit wall. 2 in a row, and Olivier Panis likes that.
Yes. You won. Good job. Very good job. Very good job.
A very good job indeed for VDS Panis Racing's Ollie Gray, Esteban Masson and Charles Milesi. They take the overall win and win in LMP2. Algarve Pro's number 20 wins in LMP2 Pro-Am. Team Virage on top in LMP3, our first new winner of the season. And our 4th different winner in LMGT3 as Racing Spirit of Le Mans claim it in the Aston Martin. So for VDS Panis, a 2nd straight win, a 3rd podium in 4 starts. They're the new points leaders in LMP2.
Yeah, it was a tough first stint, to be honest. Like a lot of dirty air behind the iron links, but managed to squeeze past. When he had a bit of traffic going up by Rouge, and the same with the Nielsen as well. But obviously a safety car field stint as well, which wasn't so much fun. But yeah, again, we managed it well and brought home the result.
Joining the crew of 48 on the podium, the 43 interior pole competition trio and car number 24 from Nielsen Racing. Finally, victory in LMP2 Pro-Am for Algarve Pro and the crew of number 20. They were 2nd in Barcelona, 3rd in Imola. This is their first trip to the top step of the podium and top of the points.
We had Marino in front of the United at first, where we had to sort of catch as much as we could because we knew we had the chance to jump him in the pit stop, which we did. And then at the end, it was just about keeping Besh behind, risk versus reward. So all in all, it was very good. It's quite a strategic race at the beginning with these 2 guys and our engineer as well, doing a really good job. So we have to thank the whole team.
Algarve Pro are 4th different winners in LMP2 Pro-Am this season, with United in 2nd, AO by TF in 3rd, and still 2nd in the points. All change in LMP3 as Team Virage takes the win.
It was fantastic. We knew we had very good potential since Wednesday. It was just about doing a race with no mistake, handling the car to these guys, and they did an absolutely mega job, both of them, to put us on the top spot. So that's what we needed and that's what we got.
For the first time this season, no CLX number 17 on the podium. Team Virage, Orla M Sport and Inter Europol are there, but CLX Motorsport still have a huge lead in the championship. Our 4th LMGT3 winners of the season, Racing Spirit of Le Mans, a first win of the year for Aston Martin. And they sneak into a 1-point lead over the Iron Dames with 2 races remaining.
Actually, we had an amazing car in the corners, but we had a very poor top speed, so I couldn't try anything. And when I had 2 laps without that guy ahead of me, I was like, all right, that's my opportunity to push. And we were delayed, and all in all, we exceeded the pit ahead of them, and we got it. And I'm so thankful. I'm so proud of my teammate.
Racing Spirit of Le Mans won it by 9/10 of a second from Iron Links, with the 57 Kessel Ferrari completing the podium. The penultimate race of the European Le Mans Series, and for the first time since 2019, we are back at the Grand Prix circuit at Silverstone. Ollie Gray, VDS Panis Racing, starting by the pit wall from pole position. Jonas Reed slow away again from the outside, the front row of the grid, and Jakub Śmigowski, as in Imola, jumps immediately up the order. He takes 2nd place, Reed down to 3rd. Cold track, cold, unheated tyres for everybody here. Grip will be at a premium in the Beckett's S's. Have to keep their noses clean and try and stay off the curbs for at least a lap or 2. Oh, trouble, 31, Jacques Wolf, Racing Spirit of Le Mans in the gravel.
Virtual safety car. We are under virtual safety car.
Big debris field on the hangar straight and a new nose needed for Spike the Dragon and PJ Hyatt. As we go back to green, EDEX Sports' Jamie Chadwick challenging Giorgio Roda. This is for 13th place. Roda in the LMP2 Pro-Am car. Chadwick in the colours of Genesis Magna, the orange and black. From second on the grid, Jonas Reed dropped to third at the start. The Iron Lynx Proton car is still there, the yellow and black, but inside him, look, the lighter grey of Nielsen. Philippe Albuquerque knows this track well from his days in British F3. Little touch there, they're just ahead of the 22 United and the CLX car as well. That's a lap down in LMP3. But Philippe Albuquerque goes through, and Jonas Reed has a big wobble ahead of Manuel Maldonado as they turn into Copse. In the loop, the battle for ninth. Matthias Kaiser with Ryan Cullen on the inside. The Vector Sport white, black and red squeezes through. He's up to ninth place. Whoa, trouble for Martin Berry. Huge off. Hard into the barriers. The AMG Mercedes is wrecked. Safety car's being scrambled. Martin Berry out of the car under his own steam. He'll be sore, but okay. Let's take a look. Watch Alexander Malikin's CLX car went around the outside of the JMW Ferrari, unsighted, ran into the back of the Mercedes and just fired him off. That's the impact, and that was a hefty one. Martin Berry, a very short trip into the barriers and a big stop. Scott Noble was in the JMW Ferrari. Malikin comes past, hits him, but really runs hard into the back of the AMG Mercedes. And it's a red flag. The race has been suspended to allow barrier repairs. We are back to green. VDS Panis lead. Green and black Duquesne in second. Nielsen in third. On the hanger straight, all contact! Francois Perodo, RLR M Sports Nick Adcock, and the car in the track, Giorgio Roda from Proton Competition. Another debris field on the hanger straight. It's a red flag, race suspended. Battle for third place after the pit stops. Esteban Masson in VDS Panis attacking Manuel Maldonado in the United Autosports number 22 car down the inside into Copse Corner.
Car 4848 has a 17-second stop-and-go penalty for disrespect of pit exit red light.
That's VDS Panis, our championship leaders, out of the last pit stall. Maybe he just couldn't see that red light. Nick Yellerly for Inter Europol. Down the inside, and Manuel Maldonado of United Autosports for fourth. Mike Wainwright in the orange and black at GR Racing defending sixth place, but Clement Mathieu just goes through on the inside at Stowe for Racing Spirit of Le Mans, our winners last time out in Spa and our points leaders. Here's the battle for six. Red and black, Joop van Uyten for Edexport trying to hold off the purple of AO by TF Stain Cameron. But the LMP2 Pro-Am leader attacking here. He's got the inside line into Copse Corner and through he goes. Three-way battle for the lead in LMP3. Paul Launcher in front, but look behind Anti-Ramo. Stefan Trebadini coming up the inside. The pink highlights of M Racing, and he moves up to second. In the back it says is Ben Hanley chasing Vladislav Lomko's white, black and red Vector Sport car. But look on the inside, the yellow and black flying out of the Beckett Sessions through the Chapel Curve and past them both down the straight. Matteo Cairoli for Iron Lynx Proton as they were held up in traffic. Vladislav Lomko and Ben Hanley both lost a place. That's breathless stuff from Matteo Cairoli in the yellow and black. All Ferrari battle for third now in LMGT3. This is Tom Fleming in the GR Racing car, the orange and black going around the outside, and that's the inside now. Riccardo Agostini squeezes by the Richard Mille AF Corsa car. Spike the Dragon in the drizzle. Marino Sato right in front for United Autosports. This is for second in LMP2 Pro-Am. Dane Cameron going the long way round the outside, and that becomes the inside of the tight left-hander. He moves up to second in LMP2 Pro-Am. Ben Hanley hanging on to fifth place for United Autosports at the moment, but the blue and black of Alex Quinn of Algar Pro inside him. LMP2 Pro-Am winner somehow finding a bit of grip there in the drizzly conditions. Ben Hanley with more Algarve Pro trouble now as they come up to Stowe. Theo Pourchaire right behind him, a challenge for 6th position. Pourchaire goes the long way round the outside. That doesn't work. Can he cut back down the inside at the exit of the Vale? He's looking for the move, and Hanley has to let him go. Pourchaire runs in very deep. Ben Hanley has not given this one up yet. Here he comes back. Charlie Eastwood taking over from Rui Andrade at TF Sport. Ben Tuck from Kessel Racing Car Guys attacking Matteo Cressoni down into Brooklands. Cressoni goes very deep indeed, just avoids the gravel, but around Luffield, Ben Tuck moves up to 3rd in LMGT3. VDS Panis' Charles Malaysia in the middle of the lead battle in LMP2 Pro-Am. Algarve Pro lead from the purple Spike the Dragon of AO by TF. Louis Delatraz didn't quite get through by Malaysia there. Mathieu Vaxivier's got a run on Charles Malaysia now for 10th place. Looks down the inside, and he's got it in Brooklands. Here's our leaders in LMGT3, probably just 5 laps remaining. Ricardo Pera for GR attacking Lulu Wadu for Richard Mille AF Corsa, where she's already held on for 1 win. Can she do it here? Looks as though Ricardo Pera has squeezed by in the GR Racing Ferrari. Close racing in foul conditions. Can GR Racing take their first win, or will Richard Mille AF Corsa take their second? Someone's off in the gravel, and it's Mathieu Vaxivier for AF Corsa. What if he couldn't see? It's very wet indeed now at Silverstone. Really appalling weather. Red flag. Race director has called an end to it. It is victory for the number 18 EDEX Sport car from Inter Europol's 43 and Vector Sport in 3rd. Algarve Pro beat AO by TF in LMP2 Pro-Am. CLX's number 17 back to their winning ways from pole in LMP3, and Richard Mille AF Corsa do grab the GT3 win for a 2nd time. Silverstone, a little bit like Spa, always has that threat of weather, and when it arrived, boy did it. But win number 3 for the EDEX Sport number 18 car means a very happy team boss, Nick Minassian, with a big smile.
But you know, this is one of the sweetest wins because we've been struggling massively in the dry all weekend. We were nowhere, qualified P11, was a disappointing weekend, but the rain came and we made the right calls in terms of strategy and we made it happen. So yeah, big thanks to the team, my teammates, for keeping it very clean, and yeah, I think I drove a good race at the end and great to win.
EDEX Sport now back up to 2nd in the championship, 1 point ahead of the 43 Inter Europol crew, and only 6 of VDS Panis, the leaders. Samantha and Stu Cox, who run Algarve Pro, the LMP2 Pro-Am winners, are as British as they come.
I was completely scared, to be honest, at the end. I couldn't see a thing, and the thing is, we were on kind of inters at the start, so I was quick at the beginning when it wasn't that dry, or that wet, sorry. And then at the end, when it was wetter, people were coming back on me, and it was really tricky. But I just had to stay on track, and in the end, I don't know how, but we've got the win, so very happy.
The Portuguese-based British-owned team now lead the standings from their fellow podium sitters, AO by TF in 2nd, AF Corsa in 3rd. With their 4th win in LMP3, CLX Motorsport's number 17 crew also take the championship.
It's an amazing feeling. We were expecting to do it in Spa, but we had a bit of a problem with the power steering. It was a bit of a setback, but yeah, we bounced back here in Silverstone with good speed and good consistency and no mistakes in the race. So it's a great feeling.
Theodor Jonsson, Adrian Clomanil and Paul Onshare, the champions and the race winners at Silverstone. M Racing's duo in 2nd, Ultimate taking 3rd. And the M Racing duo are tied for 2nd in the points with Inter Europol. For a 2nd time this season, Richard Mille AF Corsa claimed the LMGT3 win. Costello Toledo, Riccardo Agostini and Lilu Wadu.
Yeah, honestly, it's really nice to finish first today. That was not an easy race, and honestly, it's good for the championship. We did an amazing job, and the car was super fast, so that was good.
British teams GR Racing and TF Sport finished on the podium as well. But Richard Mille AF Corsa lead the LMGT3 standings by a dozen points heading into the season finale. sixth and final race of the 2025 European Le Mans Series, Portimão, Portugal, the traditional season finale with Jarno Trulli waving the field away. 4 hours to decide the remaining titles. Away we go in Portimão. Finally a great start from Jonas Ried on pole position. Iron Lynx Proton races away from JB Chadwick. Jakub Szuchowski on the inside for Inter Europol, trying to grab second as he has done at almost every race this year. LMP3 sweep through, followed by LMGT3. Szuchowski does grab second from JB Chadwick in the EDEC Sport car. She's down to third. Everybody jockeying for position. Most of the titles and all of the other places still to be decided. Jamie Chadwick on the defensive. Ollie Gray in fourth place for VDS Panis Racing from fifth on the grid. Manuel Maldonado gets run out a little wide there. Fighting back against the CLX car of Manuel Espirito Santo and hangs on to the place. Pink and white is the Iron Dame Celia Martin. She's just behind Martin Berry. This is the three-way battle for fourth in LMGT3. Conrad Larsson, AF Corsa Ferrari on the inside. Good progress from Celia Martin, now attacking Clément Mathieu, Racing Spirit of Le Mans. She goes through on the inside for second place in LMGT3 and Martin Berry follows her through. Early leader Jonas Ried in fourth place. Look at Ryan Cullen around the inside-outside for Vector Sport. Is he going to be able to hang on there? He does. And look inside Jonas Ried comes Jamie Chadwick as well. So she's trying to get through. She's up to fifth place and chasing off after Ryan Cullen. With Jamie Chadwick chasing Ryan Cullen down to the turn 5 hairpin. She's on the inside. Good move. Oh, in trouble. Timothy Creswick, the pink Inter Europol car that's third in LMP3, gets spun out and Cullen's in the gravel. Here's Riccardo Agostini, Risha Mil AF Corsa leading in LMGT3. VDS Panis leading overall. Final hour coming up, Sharma Lacey takes over the leading VDS Panis car. Battle side by side, James Allen, Nielsen around Mathieu Vaxivière. So many high-speed sweeps on this track. This is for third place in LMP2 Pro-Am. Wow, dramatic shots. With Wayne Boyd in the United Autosports McLaren, Ricardo Pera on the left, Michel Gatting on the right. He's getting a double toe. He's splitting the difference down the main straight. And this is the three-wide battle for third place in LMGT3. The McLaren comes out in front. And it looks like the Iron Dames, yes, Michel Gatting in a pink and white Porsche. She stays fourth. Ricardo Pera down to fifth, at least temporarily, as they trip over the LMP3 car. It is still the McLaren that has third. GR Racing's Ricardo Pera under pressure once more. Now it's from Valentin Asseclo. The Iron Lynx Mercedes has already gone by the Ferrari, and now it looks as the Racing Spirit of Le Mans Aston Martin is going to follow. Yes, up to fifth place. Pera down to sixth. Inside the final 6 minutes of the season, VDS Panis lead the race and they are on target for the title. Charles Milesi with the easiest job in the final lap. His teammates can only watch and hope. Out of the final corner, the checkered flag awaits. It is win number 3 for VDS Panis Racing. They've taken the championship. VDS Panis, Inter Europol and EDEX 18 car on the podium. TDS Racing win in LMP2 Pro-Am. LMP3, well, it's the 17 CLX Motorsport car, of course it is. And in LMGT3, TF Sport triumph again with the Chrome Corvette. At the end of another thrilling season, the European Le Mans Series champions for 2025 are VDS Panis Racing.
To lead after the amazing job from Oli, to keep the lead, increase the gap and give the car to Charles in a good position, and then he just did the job as usual, and to finish off with the win. It has been tight with IDEC, Inter Europol. We had to do the job, so really happy today.
Podium is also the top 3 in the championship. What a year for VDS Panis, Inter Europol and EDEC Sport. BDS take the title, and runners-up into Europol also get an invitation to next year's Le Mans. TDS the winners in LMP2 Pro-Am with Rodriguez Sales, Matthias Besch and Clement Novalak. But second place more than enough to seal the deal. The LMP2 Pro-Am champions are AO by TF's PJ Hyatt, Louis Delatraz and Dane Cameron.
And it was not an easy one, and it's such a pleasure to share that for the season ending with my teammates. You see on track we fight to get that one because we're really eager to get our first win.
AO by TF finished in second place. Last year the team won the ELMS LMP2 title. This year they're the LMP2 Pro-Am champions. The man behind the AO project, a happy PJ Hyatt.
Yeah, it's amazing for him. I mean, it's still only a few years in motorsport for him, so to be double champion in 3-4 years of professional motorsport is quite outstanding, so really proud of his progression. Quite a crazy few weeks, but incredibly proud of the entire team and very proud of them to win GT3 also.
TF's Chrome Vet the winners in LMGT3 with Hiroshi Koizumi, Charlie Eastwood and Rui Andrade.
For sure for Charlie it was stressful in the car, but from us from the outside watching it all unfold was even more stressful, but never had any doubt that Charlie could do it, and then in the end he pulled it off. I don't know how he did it, but he managed to hold off the McLaren and win the race.
TF Sport joined on the podium by United Autosports and the Iron Dames, and that win plus the pole in Portimão enough for them to creep 8 points ahead of Richard Mille and of Corsa. Both our top two teams winning twice this year. But LMP3 again was all about Paul Oncher, Adrian Clomenel and Theodor Jensen at CLX.
Yeah, it was amazing win. All of us did an amazing job, no mistakes, really good pace, and yeah, incredible race.
It's the fifth win for CLX Motorsport, a second podium for Team Virage, and DKR's Gianetta finished third. CLX Motorsport extended their points advantage, 5 poles, 5 wins, the deserving champions from Team Virage and into Europol. To the victors, the spoils. In the Portimão Arena, the award ceremony hosted by Alex Brundle and Steph Wentworth wrapped up the 2025 season. And it all starts again at Barcelona in April 2026 for another crazy year of racing.